Oh well, hello and welcome back. This is my day 2 in Slovenia, and today I am at the capital city called Ljubljana, or as the locals say, Ljubljana. Now I have chosen this spot to start my video, and there are two important reasons to it. And this video is going to be a bit long one, and I will literally try to cover up the whole of the city or the main touristy attractions in this one single walk. Believe me, Ljubljana, being the capital, is still a very small city, although a very cool one, but it's a very small one and can be literally done in a whole day with a relaxed time frame. So here we are going to do a quick walk, but the reason why I chosen this path is because firstly, I am at the starting point of a junction from where actually the touristy area of Ljubljana starts. If I had been filming this from one block either here or there, you would have been noticed that it was a pin drop silent as a city, because it's very laid back. And one more reason being, this road leads directly to the railway station, which is approximately 600 meters from here. So once you have landed either to the railway station or the bus station of Ljubljana, come down straight over here, and this is where actually the heart of the city starts. That's point number one, why I literally wanted to start the video from this point. But the main reason is because of these famous four creatures on the four corners of this bridge. You can very well understand what they are. Yes, these are the famous dragons, and Ljubljana is called the city of dragons, and you can see dragons here, there and everywhere in the city as part of sculptures. This is basically the dragon bridge, or the famous dragon bridge of Ljubljana, and you can see them in 80% or really 90% of all the souvenirs you buy. You will see a dragon picture on that. So dragons, or the city of dragons, is what Ljubljana is. Wow, look, the boat ride has started. Anyways, it's a city of dragons, and it's said that the demon used to, previously a demon, and then it used to save the city, hence it turned into demon turned into god, hence they pray these creatures like anything, and they celebrate dragons. So yes, city of dragons, or the dragon city, and here we start the walk. Meanwhile, while starting the walk, a quick small legend about this dragon bridge is that it's said that if a virgin woman travels through the bridge, then the dragons start wagging their tails. And yes, and part 2 of the story is none of them yet, people around actually, haven't seen the dragons wagging their tails forever. Okay, PJ. Anyways, so here I am. I've started my walk, and I literally started the walk from the cornermost point of one of the sides called the Dragon Bridge. There are actually 11 bridges which connects this river from this side to the other. Well, the name of this river is also Ljubljana, but it's Ljubljanica, forgot the pronunciation. It's Ljubljanica most probably. Basically, it's also called the Ljubljana River. So the city and the river is the same name. Now, I am walking through one of the very famous pub streets of Ljubljana. This is on this side of the river Ljubljana, and people have started just finishing off their lunch and getting ready for their beers and alcohols. Evening is approaching, so yes, people are getting ready. Anyways, my spot number 2 would be, so Dragon Bridge I talked about, and now I am entering this place called Ljubljana's Marketplace via this another bridge called the Butcher's Bridge. Yes, so I was talking about 11 bridges in Ljubljana. This is the second. These are the famous ones. Now there are a few things which are very famous about this one. One, of course, the bridge, you can see it's basically very wide in structure. Now the reason being, about there's a person called Pleknik, the architect Pleknik, who has kind of built major of the attractions over here, and he thought of creating space around of his architectures, which means he wanted to things becoming spacious, and where people not only can travel and just cross the bridge from here one place to another, but they can also roam around, chit chat, meet, and he thus created space. You can imagine in perspective of a bridge, this is quite a wider one. So yes, that's one of the works of Pleknik or Plesnik. And one more reason why this bridge is now famous, two more reasons basically. This is, you can see a glass floor, which this part looks very dirty actually. Let's see. Basically it's a glass floor throughout on both sides, and you can see the water from here onwards in the beneath. Looks cool, but it's very reflecting right now, so probably you guys cannot see it properly. Yeah, this now looks okay. That's the river flowing. And one more thing is that you can see this huge number of locks which have been tied over here. That's nothing uncommon. That's so famous in most of the European countries, that people lock these things and then they throw their keys in the river for the sake of the love. I can see people have put on some cycle locks as well. Now probably that's not for the love of their husband or their wives or the boyfriends and girlfriends, but for the cycles. Nice. Anyways, enough of blabbering from the Butcher's Bridge. One more view of the Butcher's Bridge, and here I am continuing forward. There's some boat tours which you can just take, and this is good, but yeah, if you have enough time, definitely plan your boat tours as well. There's one more important thing. So okay, now I'm entering the marketplace, and this has been a very busy Saturday today, but it's after afternoon, and the first half of the market has been just finished. So a few people are wrapping up, few people are just restarting their kiosks. Meanwhile, there's one important statue which I want to just quickly show, which is also about two people. Let's see. And yeah, oh, by the way, there's this bridge is also called Bridge of Shame by few people. Don't know why, but I've been told about one story. So this structure basically, it's about Adam and Eve. Now Adam and Eve, people say, or the artist who created it said that they are reaching towards the cathedral which is on that side, but surely not. They are looking towards the market area, which means the locals joke with that they are going to buy some more apples from the market. Anyways, few more PJs already. Next stop, I am just crossing the market hall, the market area rather, which has now basically been half days over, so people have kind of shut down and have left for their homes or just wrapping up. But then there's a very interesting thing happening in this area, which happens normally every Friday, Saturday. Can you believe? At least for the summers, every Saturday, Sunday, this thing happens, which is nothing but a food festival. Yes, every Friday and Saturday here in Ljubljana, on the courtyards of the cathedral of Ljubljana Cathedral, you will see huge food festivals which are very, very famous and popular in Europe. And I'm approaching one such. This is the courtyard of the famous cathedral of Ljubljana. You can just see the cathedral from the top over here. I'll go on the other side, but this one's which is happening now, you can only see while I can smell as well the beautiful smell. It's a burger festival, and people have been creative about burgers on each and every stalls. Really, really cool. This one's really good. We make burgers, you make memories. A burger without cheese is like a hug without a squeeze. Wow. Yes, as I was saying, this is the Pivo and Burger Fest, and back is the cathedral. Can you imagine a cathedral courtyard being used in such a fashion, celebrating food and drinks? People are going crazy over here. Literally everybody has just finished off their lunch or just having it. It's all temporary stops, as you can see, but beautifully created. Beautifully created. That's one more view of Pivo Burger. Nice. Anyways, let's me continue further on this walk because I don't want to be distracted. Oh, distractions again. I've been told that Ljubljana is the beer which you need to have once you are here. I will have it once I'm finishing filming this one. Hi guys. So this is the beer which I'm going to try. Ljubljana. Cool. Okay. Spoke about burgers, spoke about beer, and all speaking from a cathedral courtyard. That's even amazing. Okay, I am outside of the chaos now, and one more final view of the courtyard and the cathedral at the back. Okay, cycling is super fun, super cool, and because it's a very small city, people cycle a lot. Now I have had my share of cycling yesterday on Lake Bled, so today I'm just walking. But imagine people have just parked their bikes and literally having their beers and burgers on that marketplace. Cool. So right now I am approaching. Sorry, did I miss something? Yeah, I spoke about one more thing. Yeah, the souvenirs and all. So yes, I was talking about beers and burgers. This part is also about the artisans or the artists, and you can see all throughout the river on both the sides you will be people celebrating their art and souvenirs and handmade objects. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so literally I have come to the major point of this city, or the, if you call it, city center. It's 4 o'clock, so the bells are ringing, and right now I want to stop exactly at this point and give you a brief idea about what I'm going to talk next. Meanwhile, church bells are ringing, so let me quickly zoom it a bit. Well, that's the top of the castle, Ljubljana Castle, which I will go up next and probably film it from a different video. But that's from where the cathedral bells are ringing. It's 4 o'clock, and if you go towards that side, that's your way towards the castle. It's again a 5-minute walk or a funicular, which will take around a minute to bring you to the top. Now, why I stopped here again is because this is the point, or the main center, epicenter of this whole city. And right now I'm standing in front of a bridge, or you can call the 3 bridges. Well, literally you can see this is the main bridge, which is this one, and then there are 2 more bridges which have been created just by the sides of it. Literally, I am not joking. And if I am on the main bridge, that's bridge number 2. And this one's bridge number 3. That's the famous 3 bridge of Ljubljana. Just in front of the, cathedral castle, here is the point. And this is again the creation of the famous architect whom I was mentioning, who created the Butcher's Bridge, Plesnik. Now, why are these 3 bridges? Well, he was given the chance to, firstly, he created the bridge and then he was given the chance to widen up the bridge because the city government, they needed a wider bridge for more people to commute. What he did was he just expanded and added 2 more bridges on the side, and that's how the 3 bridge concept has come in. That's what the story says. So yeah, that's about the story of 3 bridges. And then I have literally come down to this another center. Now this one's interesting, and I'm very lucky today that I am literally getting a very sunny weather. But then people here in Ljubljana say that it rains every day. It rains every day, and I don't know how it's possible, but at least today it's super sunny. So what the guys over here has done is basically they are saying that you can see, I'll show you that. It says the area with Ljubljana's own weather. It's basically they have created a water sprinkler on top of this one, yeah, there, and in this center it's just raining. I mean, they have created this theme of rainfall, and that's what they're saying, that yeah, it get a feel of everyday's Ljubljana. See droplets are coming and folks are enjoying. Literally you can see the water droplets falling. Anyways, that was one more funny thing. Look, you can literally imagine that it's raining, right? It's not. It was just created only on that section. Anyways, back on this square, there are 2 main important things which I wanted to talk about, and that's about, firstly, this Franciscan church. This one is called, basically it's now called the Red Church, Pink Church, whatever you want to call it. It was created and rather built as a red color, but then weathered out to be a pink. So right now it's showing up as a pink color. So like the blue church, where did I find the blue church last? Probably in where did I find blue church? Budapest. Did I find it Budapest? Oh no, Bratislava. The blue church of Bratislava, and it's this one's equivalent, the pink church of Ljubljana. This is the Franciscan church, another famous point, and you can see on most of the magnets. However, this is a statue of a person, and thankfully not a warrior or a general, which you see often in all the European squares. But this is the statue of Franz President, most probably the first name. I again mugged up. So Franz President, yes. Now he is the national poet of Slovenia, and he actually created the national anthem of Slovenia. I'll talk about that in another 5 minutes, but before that, as you can understand, that being a poet, of course he had his love interest, and it's said that his statue over here in this one of the ends of the square, he's actually staring at somebody else on one of the walls of this square, which basically is his love interest, Julia. Let me quickly come to that small statue. Well, these things most probably are not well mentioned or well shown in most of the videos that I have seen in YouTube before my homework, but this was pretty cool. So believe me or not, oops, no worries, that's Julia. Let me zoom in. She is staring from this house directly at the square, and that's the poet standing there wooing her. Okay, that was super fun. Anyways, so yes, I have kind of talked about and shown you on the major parts of Ljubljana, the main touristy places. Before going any place forward, I'll just quickly touch upon one area, because I will not go towards that area in this video, but needs a mention because that's important. And I haven't shown you the river yet. So this is the, I mean properly, this is the river of Ljubljanica. Again, I'm probably mispronouncing the name, but doesn't matter. River Ljubljana. This is River Ljubljana. These are the three bridges. I'm coming from that side, the Butcher Bridge and then the Dragon Bridge, all throughout the cathedral, then the castle up here. This part from here onwards is called the Old Town. And this again is a very non-touristy part. However, it's full of restaurants and cafes on the sides of both the sides of the river. It's a very good walk. So whenever you're coming, when you are done finishing your touristy checkpoints, do start walking down one of the sides of this river, continue through it, reach till the main street, which is probably another 600 odd meters from here, and then come back again through this one. So basically, once you're here, seen the main square, go throughout that road, enjoy the views of the river, have some beers, food, whatever, sit down, relax, coffees, keep walking, reach the main streets, then take a U-turn and come back through that road itself and here. That's the Old Town part. I will not go in that video over here, but I want to show you some other interesting things before I wrap up Ljubljana for you guys. Probably I will do one more from the castle, but not sure. So anyways, one last look at the square. So this is the Franciscan church up there, or the pink church or the red church, whatever you want to call. And that's the triple bridge. Oh, that's a buggy going. That's the triple bridge that side. And then that's President. This is President Square, and that's President Franz President, who is standing there, the national poet of Ljubljana. With that note, I am nearly there, but I wanted to show you two things without which the trip should not be completed. Oh, the city has been captured. It has been captured by folks. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything here. Oh, you're stumbling the castle. Okay, jokes apart. I started my walk from here. This is the Dragon Bridge. Up here I went, crossed the Butcher's Bridge, went here to the city market hall, crossed here at the cathedral where the Burger Fest is happening, and then came here, which is the three bridges, and right now I am standing over there. That's where the President Square is, and I will go up next up to the castle, which is on top. But then, and I wanted to show you this spot to give you a rough idea of the city. There's one more very big square over there, which is literally just 2 blocks here, called the Congress Square. Again, I won't be going there. It's just a big square. The man is playing lovely. Yeah, it's just a big square, but then it was of historical importance because probably one of the first Congress happened in here long back in the 80s, I guess, and all the superpowers from Europe, they joined, and from then onwards the name has become the Congress Square. I know the video is becoming quite big now, but then stick around because I have two very important things to wrap up this video. So right now I have just come out of the main bustling square and literally on a walking street for the normal walking streets of Europe. Like, it's just similar to another walking street of another European city. But then I want to touch upon two important points. Firstly, okay, I have another 100 odd meter to cover, so I'll talk about that. Meanwhile, Ljubljana was very good. I mean, it's impressive, but it's very small, and literally I have walked the whole city at least twice or thrice. Of course, when I say whole city, I mean the main quote-unquote touristy areas, and I've covered them myself twice or thrice, relaxed way. So a full day in Ljubljana is more than enough. I am here for 2 days. Yesterday I was in Bled, but I put my base on Ljubljana. So my suggestion would be come down to Slovenia, but put your base on Bled, because Bled is quite far placed, and since it's remotely accessed by trains and buses, you need the full day over there. So let's park your, stay on the night over there, so that you can start your day very early at Bled, and then enjoy the full day in Bled, and then come back and wrap it up in Ljubljana. Anyways, the reason why I wanted to come here, and this would be my spot to end the video, I will talk about two other things. Firstly, can you read a few things scribbled over here? Of course, it's in the local language, and it's in the handwriting of the poet himself. Yes, I'm talking about President, and basically this is the national anthem of this country. And believe me, when it was written, he was a progressive poet, and when it was written, it was basically banned. It was banned, and you can the way it was, depicted over here, you can imagine there are two straight lines which have been cut through the whole wordings. Basically, they have scribbled off, because at that time he was so progressive, talking about land without borders and love and all those things, that he was banned at that time. This poem was banned at that time, but then, believe me or not, this is the national anthem of Slovenia, and this has been scribbled over here. I bet anybody will show you this specific area in any of the YouTube videos or any of the blogs you will see or read. But I came to know about this from a dear friend of mine who's basically my hostel owner. He talked me about all these things, so really thank you for this one. I actually loved it. This is straight coming down from that square where he's still standing and gazing at his girlfriend or his love, Julia. So basically I've come down to here, and the final thing which I want to show you is called the skyscraper of Ljubljana. This building, believe me or not, is the skyscraper of Ljubljana, and is still the highest or the tallest building right now, even in the city area today. Now, at the time of the war, this used to be the highest building in whole of this part of the Europe. I'm not sure whether full Europe or not. At least in this part, it used to be the highest or the tallest building, and it used to be called the skyscraper. Even taller or probably equal to the cathedral towers. But then today the world has changed. Modern buildings have grown, and still, as a respect, in this area all the buildings are not allowed to be built or created higher than that sculpture. Believe me, that's the story. And one more thing, when you are here, come down to this place, reach the top. The entrance is free. You will get a very good view of the whole city from the top. There's a cafe. You can enjoy and relax and get a good view. So other than the castle, this is one such area where you can get a very good view. Well, I have literally reached 30 minutes in this video, and believe me, I have shown you the whole of Ljubljana except the castle. I've literally shown you all the areas which you need to see. I think that's enough for this video. Ljubljana was really cool. It's a super laid-back city, very small city, but very cool one. I literally enjoyed it, and even though anything after Bled can't be great, because Bled or Lake Bled was the best moment of my trip, but then this was equally good. If you are around, plan it for one day, that's good enough. And then move on to the next country or the next city nearby. With that note, it's a goodbye from here, and hopefully if I am not doing the castle, this would be the goodbye from this country itself, Slovenia. So take care, and if you have literally reached till here, that means you are liking my videos, which I really doubt anybody will reach till here. Then do please check the other videos. I am on my 5th country now, and I am on my road trip, and literally it's been an awesome week so far, and I'm moving towards 3 more countries up next. So please stay tuned, and yeah, show me some love, and thank you. Bye bye from Ljubljana, if I am not filming the castle. Okay then, bye bye.